Your new Miss America is Miss New York.
Yes, that is the crowning of Mallory Hagan. That was Miss America 2013. And guess what? She is joining us live now this morning. Hi, Mallory. Good to see you.
Hey, Jenny. Good to see you, too. Thanks for having me.
What does it feel like to look back on that moment?
It's a little surreal, you know. It seems like it was forever ago and also yesterday at the same time. But really, really happy to see the changes that have transpired in the organization since then, and I know we're going to get into that.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. When I think, gosh, you know, when I think back on your reign, it feels like you were one of the first real, like, examples of body positivity. Only, I don't know if it was because you were body shamed or if that was something that you stood for before. Can you talk about what that aspect of your reign was like?
Sure. Well, the first time someone told me that I needed to lose weight in order to win, I was 14. And in the Miss America organization, every candidate has a personal platform or social impact initiative that they advocate for. So at 14, I changed my platform at that time to the Dove Campaign for Real Beauty, because I was like, no one's going to tell me that I need to lose weight to win. So I started advocating for body positivity as a teenager out of probably stubbornness, to be quite honest. But as Miss America, I did face a little bit of backlash in the public and in the media for some pictures that surfaced of me out in Hawaii with my swimsuit on. And so that gave me a chance to really get back in the national spotlight in that conversation and be one of the first voices, I think, in that time frame advocating for body positivity. So now moving into this era, evidence-based body positivity is really where we're at, and I'm excited to be a part of that.
Yeah, I think back at you at 14, you were so wise, and I'm so glad that you had that confidence to know, you know what, this is me, and I'm awesome, and you won, and have just had such a great message. So now you're working on this body positivity campaign with the Miss America organization. How did this go down? Did they reach out to you? Did they realize, wow, she's still doing this and inspiring people, or how'd that go?
Yeah, well, I think this has been a part of my mission ever since I won. This gave me a chance to be a voice in that. And now, coupling my voice with Jonathan Baylor, the producer of Better Movie, and SANE Solution, and Miss America, creating evidence-based body positivity curriculum and education with Harvard scientists so that the women of the Miss America organization and beyond can use these tools to better understand their bodies, nutrition and wellness, and live better. You know, bring some sanity into this conversation. You do not have to be skinny or thin in order to be healthy, but you do need to be concerned about what you're putting in your body and how does that affect your performance. And so now the conversation is really around performance versus appearance, and I'm glad to see that shift happening, and I'm glad to be one of the voices that they've asked to help get that message out.
Mallory, I'm glad to see it too. Here's what I wonder. Health looks so different on everybody. It really does. It's so hard to tell from the outside, yet this is a pageant, you know, where there's judges, you know, of course there's an interview portion and all these other portions, but it's a judge looking at somebody. So are they getting the education as well? Is this an across the board sort of change? Like, listen, this is what Harvard says, judges and contestants?
Sure. Well, a couple of years ago, the Miss America organization got rid of swimsuit and actually stopped judging on outward appearance alone. But I'm a realist and I have common sense, and this process is still subjective, and I do understand that. And so, yes, our judges across the country, from the local level all the way up to Miss America, what people see on TV, they will be getting this training as well, and understanding that this is about these women and their ability to go out into their communities and perform the community service aspect of the job of Miss America or Miss New York, as I was. And it's really about what they provide for the community and providing them scholarships. I won $75,000 in scholarship through the Miss America organization. So our main mission is to prepare great women for the world and prepare the world for great women. And so, yes, the judges will be prepared for that as well.
So is there like an elimination of certain portions moving forward, or is it more like, hey, just the overall essence is changing?
The overall essence is changing. You know, like I said, we do no longer have the swimsuit portion, yes, but the rest of the competition in many ways is exactly as it used to be. But what's most important is what these young women do the other 364 days of the year. My platform as Miss America was about child abuse prevention. I traveled the country, I lobbied Congress, and I'm just one of 12,000 women who do just that across the country every day in their local and state communities. And so I think that's what's really important to remember, is that what we see on TV or what you may see on stage is just one small, tiny part of what these wonderful women are doing in their communities around the country.
Yeah, Mallory Hagan, I so appreciate the conversation, and I love that we're talking about this, but I hope that 10 years from now we're talking about when you lobbied Congress, right? And that this isn't even a discussion. So thank you so much for all that you do and all that you have done in the past. You're an excellent example for up-and-coming ladies and grown ladies as well. Thank you again so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So here's the deal, you guys. If you want to know more about, and you might, have a daughter who's up and coming in the pageant world or in different scholarship programs. So it's missamerica.org/wellness, and you can learn all the details about that program. The other thing I wanted to mention is this movie that they're working on, again, based on the research from Harvard, bettermovie.com, and then Mallory mentioned SANESolution.com as well when it comes to body image.